Hi everybody, good afternoon. This room yesterday was released by TryHackMe's. Usually they don't release in Mondays, but I think because of the subject now everybody is talking about Next.js CVE 2025-29927. This is interesting bug because it bypass authorization if Next.js is using middleware and you can just bypass authentication. The first time I heard about it from Twitter because I follow the guy that discovered it is one of the two guys that discovered it, and he published and he research paper. He said is out Next.js and corrupt middleware, the authorization artifact. And then he has his blog post here if you want to go through it. So this is all information for it. The exploit. And think there are two people that are working on this because depend of TryHackMe. They tell you Rashid and Yasser Alam in Next.js discovered by them. Possible to bypass authorization checks if they occur in middleware. So this is key for first of all. Middleware is the part that grants developer control over incoming requests. If it acts as a bridge between incoming request and the routing system. The root system is a file-based. Routes are created and managed by originator file and directories. So all of them between 14 to 25 to 15 to 3 are all of them. I think that Next.js version has been released. This is the update, and they tell you the timeline and the patch for each one. And you can expect some CTF will go out using this when you get. And then the other guy he released a Docker that you can install it in your computer, and I think TryHackMe one is based in this one. So if you don't want to install it in your computer, this room is free. So this is without subscribing is free. You can test it. So the app is installed here. So we have Next.js middleware bypass point POC. We have an endpoint called protected. That's usually what we're trying to access. So if you go there, it redirects to the same page, so we can go to this endpoint. Now, the ease of this, if the conditions are met for this vulnerability, a simple curl will solve it. So if you go, for example, now a simple, I already was in this room, I just was testing it, but clear. So a simple curl. So you just add x-middleware subrequest middleware to it, and and you got the protected one. We'll test it now in Burp quickly. Just I did small presentation, guys. That's my first time. Don't 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 laugh at me. First time X middleware. So this is a bit introduction before the request reaches the page. The vulnerability arises because Next.js trusts this header without CVSS validation. Now by crafting request with a specific value such X middleware sub request middleware, now the hacker can bypass the authentication. And then the condition for this to happen is not straightforward. The server configuration, the exploit assumes the header can reach the Next.js application unimpeded. If the server or reverse proxy like Next or Cloudflare strips or block the custom header like x-middleware subsequent, the attack fail. Request path, the bypass target middleware protecting specific routes. If the middleware only guards certain endpoint, the header will only matter for those paths. No additional validation if the application has a custom logic to validate, but usually this is not normal. Most developers they just trust the system. The reason why I'm talking about this because, for example, if you look for Cloudflare, they already release a WAF rule for Next.js, and they tell you how to add a rule, the name of the rule, and then how to create it manually. So they already start showing it. Yeah, this is the blog post and things. So yeah, this is the TryHackMe room. So and you can use no burp. The question is to get the flag. The flag, of course, is a protecting page. Um, we can use it with curl because we know tryhackme curl minus I, sorry, curl minus I. TryHackMe, they usually use a TryHackMe flag, so we can look for it and we can see it's the flag. We can get it now. So if we go to Burp, let's go to C10, give by default the browser. Where is that browser things? Let's search for it. Browser, allow Burp browser to open. Okay, we open it. Go to the proxy, intercept its on, open browser, let's wait for it. Let's go to Firefox, let's get the link. Now let's go to it. Now if we go to our browser, you see it was intercepted. We know the only thing we need to add that header, so we can just add this. So we can add the header, for example, there. And as we, for example, we went to endpoint protected endpoint. So now we can click forward. If we click forward, then we go back to our browser and we got the TryHackMe flag, and we can just copy it. So you can see how easy this of course when you get strict condition for it, so it's the application use middleware and all of that, so it's not like just do anything and it will work in the context of that. Of course, TryHackMe, they give us some detection mechanism. I don't have Snort, and I don't think a Snort is installed in this machine. I don't think so. Vim etc Snort. No, there is no Snort here. In any case, there is manually, for example, you check the log of your web server or server, so you have you get a pattern, for example middleware or something. You can use grep. Now we have done snore, the following snore rule, for example this alert from any if you did snort x-middleware the header detected possible CVE, so you can use snore rules. You can add snore in a local rules, and of course snore will do I don't have lab for this, sorry guys. The next one, of course, Zeek, they give us this uh, a Zeek file for the rule, where you need to use, if you're familiar with Zeek, you need to use that. What is that loud? Yeah, you deploy and use loud install this. It will be better if you try hack me create it, but I think it will be more complex of lab, and that's why it's a free room, so they don't want to make too much resource for it, I think. If I'm mistaken, there's no snort here. etc snort, there's no etc snort here, etc snort. Okay, there's no snort. Yeah, basically that is the all the room, guys. You can test it. Yeah, you can test it. What else we can do? Yeah, that's it, the room. So it's not it's interesting, but if you want to practice here or download the room, clone this repo, you can follow the authors. You can read their blog, and you can follow the CVE in Next.js or Cloudflare if your website or web application is using Cloudflare. Yeah, thank you guys very much. Hope you like it, and thank you very much and have a good day.